to support their families. The other 8 people involved were treated by ambulance at the scene. I would sincerely like to thank members of the public who helped people in trouble in the water. I'm also very grateful to the wider beachgoers who really quickly moved from the beach and allowed emergency services to do their work. This incident sparked a multi-agency response from a range of emergency services, including the ambulance service, Her Majesty's Coast Guard, RNLI, the Fire Service, BCP Council and Dorset Police. All these emergency responders came together to provide a really swift and well-coordinated response and did everything they could to save lives. I thank all of those responders for their professionalism and their compassion in the face of this tragedy. An investigation into the circumstances surrounding this incident has been launched, and we are working alongside Marine Accident Investigation Branch and the Maritime Coast Guard Agency in accordance with established protocols. Following our initial inquiries, a man aged in his 40s who was on the water at the time has been arrested on suspicion of manslaughter. As we have a person in custody, you will know there is only limited information I can give about the investigation. However, to avoid further speculation, I am able to tell you that it's clear that yesterday a number of people already in the water got into difficulty, and we are investigating the circumstances or event that caused that to happen. Early investigation indicates that there was no physical contact between a vessel and any of the swimmers at the time of the incident. I can also confirm there is no suggestion of people jumping from the pier or jet skis being involved. Further information will be released as the investigation progresses. As you can imagine, we are at the early stages of our investigation, and we would ask people not to speculate about the circumstances surrounding the incident to both protect our inquiries and out of respect for the victims and their families. We are aware of a number of videos circulating on social media, and we would urge people to refrain from doing this. We know the beach was very busy when the incident occurred. I am today urging anyone who saw what happened or has any information that may assist to please come forward. If anyone has relevant phone footage, then they can contact Dorset Police through our major incident public portal, where they can upload the images, and we will share the links on social media. This operation is named Operation Marble. So please share the images with the police rather than on social media. We will have our local neighbourhood officers out on patrol over the coming days alongside colleagues from our local council. So if you have any information about the incident or any concerns, please do approach them. I appreciate this incident will have an impact on all our communities, as well as the very many people who enjoy visiting Bournemouth and our beautiful beaches. We work closely all year round with our partner agencies to ensure we have robust plans in place so people can enjoy what our county has to offer safely. We are all truly devastated that 2 young people have lost their lives. Thank you. I'm afraid I cannot answer further questions about the investigation. You will obviously be aware the investigation is live. We have someone in custody, and I cannot answer further questions about the arrest investigation or those circumstances. because we have somebody in custody, we have a live investigation, it would be completely inappropriate for us to speculate on those details any further. We are trying to share what information we can as transparently as we can to quell rumours and speculation. What we would ask the public to do is please bear with us. There is an awful lot of work going on between partners and police to swiftly investigate the circumstances, gather evidence, and give the public the answers. We understand that. We understand the need, but we need to be able to do our work with our partners. It's complex investigation, and that needs to continue. So I'm asking, as I have said, I'm answering no further questions in respect of the investigation. That would be inappropriate at this stage. Okay. So the other 8 people were treated at the scene. Nobody else was taken to hospital. I'm answering no further questions regarding the investigation. The cause of death is an inquiry for the coroners. We are assisting the coroner with that inquiry. That's at its early stages. That's for a coronial process. So I cannot comment on injuries or cause of death at this time. I can confirm that the children are not related. They're 2 different families, one from Southampton and one from Buckinghamshire. So no, none of the other 8 people had serious injuries. They were rescued from the water. I'm afraid I can't tell you that. I don't have that detail. The early indication is it's different people from different families who weren't known to each other, who were enjoying the water, and those members of the public that went in to try and help were also not related. They were great-spirited members of the public who've tried to assist those in difficulty. So this was, as you see today, groups of people just out enjoying the water. As I've said, I cannot speculate on the investigation, but we are very much working with expert partners to try and understand what happened to cause this tragedy.
Good afternoon. I'm Andy Cole. I'm the Assistant Chief Fire Officer for Dorset and Wiltshire Fire and Rescue Service. Firstly, I'd just like to express the condolences of Dorset and Wiltshire Fire and Rescue to the family and friends of all of those involved in this tragic incident. Yesterday afternoon, crews from Westbourne, Springbourne and Poole fire stations in the Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole area responded to this multi-agency incident and supported other agencies in their attempts to rescue the casualties involved. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I'm Councillor Vicky Slade, leader of BCP Council. Again, I want to add our sincere condolences to the families of the children who lost their lives, and our thoughts are with the families and the young people that were in the water. It must have been a really terrifying experience for everybody. The services worked incredibly well together. Our staff on the beach all rallied round to support the emergency services. We're grateful to the public for clearing the space so quickly, and we are making sure that the staff from the beach office are getting the support that they need. Today and over the weekend, there are additional staff available for the public on the beach. The beach is busy. We are making sure that our RNLI are very visible and that our teams are available there to support people and make sure that they feel safe on the beach. Bournemouth remains a really fantastic place to visit, and this incident needs to be investigated properly, and we are confident with our partners that any lessons that need to be learned in the future will be learned. So there are specific rules relating to the boys out in the water. There's no evidence to suggest that at the moment that any of those rules have been breached. We need to actually get the investigation done, but I can't give you the specific rules. That's probably an operational matter to ask our beach teams. As I say, it's a live investigation, and I think our police colleagues have already explained that we can't comment further on the details of the investigation. I'm sure that will all come out in good time. At this point, we are thinking about the families that have lost their children. They came to the beach yesterday for a great day out and they've gone home without a child. That is our priority at the moment. Our staff will do everything they can to make sure that the beach remains safe, and the teams will be working hard to make sure that anything that we need to do will be done. Thank you. At the end of the day, we're always looking at protocols. We work closely with our colleagues, the RNLI and others. Today isn't for that. Obviously, conversations will be happening behind the scenes. RNLI are doing an incredible job. They man our beaches, all through the season, and we pay tribute to their fantastic work. Thank you.